You guys remember the last video where I said there were 6 more days left until LA, until I'm gone, until I'm officially out and move up to the new house. It's actually 2 days. It's today and tomorrow, and that's it. Everything you see out here is tomorrow's project. The pebbles get delivered tomorrow, so then we can go through and finish that, put the umbrella and chairs and kind of make that into the final vision, the chill zone. The pebbles are getting dropped off on the driveway, so I'm gonna have to go through with the wheelbarrow over and over and over and over again to get the pebbles there, so I'm waiting to do the deck until after that. All of that is tomorrow, and now today is today, so let's go do today. Yesterday we finished this room, which is, or was, I guess I should say, that's weird to say. This was my office, and now it's nothing. Emptied, cleaned, spackled, and painted, so this room's 100% done. Now, I just need to do that for the entire rest of the house. On today's episode of top tier content that includes walking around my house and patching holes and trying to figure out what else we need to clean before the house sells, and probably not skating even though I really want to, and I don't know why anyone still watches this series, is going around the house, making a list of the final touches that need to happen before tomorrow, which is moving day. Well, tomorrow's the backyard, then moving day. I'm just gonna go in order from one room. Lights. I don't even think I ever showed you guys this. This was my old office that was my office for the first 2 years of living here, and then when Gabe and Sophie moved out, I took their upstairs bedroom and turned that into my office. But this is it. It's pretty crazy seeing it now. This wall was painted black and this wall was painted black. You could pretty much call me a painter at this point. The first thing that I noticed are these lights, because when you first turn them on, they do crazy colors for some reason. They're like the Bluetooth controlled color changing lights, because when I had my office here, I'd have them purple or blue or whatever, but for some reason they don't default on. They default to that, which no one wants. I'm just gonna take those with me and replace those with normal bulbs. This is embarrassing, but I didn't use a drop cloth in this room. When I painted this room, I was like, this is gonna be my forever house. I'm never moving, I'm never selling it. I don't care if there's paint in the floor of my office. So, I don't know, I don't even know how I made that big of a mess. There's paint everywhere. So the list begins. 1, 2, 3, 4 light bulbs. Paint remover for wood floor. Remove double-sided tape and sound foam. We are just gonna cross our fingers that I can take off this double-sided tape without peeling the paint off. Oh yeah, I should be good. Okay, that's good. That's it for this room. Oh, I gotta remove my employees only sticker too. Into the guest bathroom, pretty much all that's needed here is to replace that light fixture because it burnt out a while ago. Replace light fixture, woohoo, exciting. And I think that is everything for this room. Hey, how's it going? I guess I'm calling this the kitchen hallway, and all this needs is to remove the wall anchor and just repaint right here. Before we upgraded the security system for the house, there was the little keypad there, but we've moved it and upgraded it, so that's gotta go. Walking through here, I think we're all good. I think really it's just patch and paint those 2 spots, remove that little black piece of tape, and that's it. Patch and paint back wall, remove random tape. All right. I don't know what led this to happen. Oh, well, first of all, at some point, someone in the house, I think it was Ben, got a hold of a label maker, so everything in the house has been labeled. A lot of our outlets are either cracked or broken, so I gotta go buy like 10 of these just to replace them all throughout the house. All right, going through, checking everything. Rest of the kitchen looks good. Either clean or paint this. I'll kind of figure that out, but I want to get rid of those marks. Living room's pretty good, actually. I mean, cable manage this, but I can literally do that right now. Look at that. Consider us cable managed. Boom. Problem solved. All like the mess and all that stuff, that's getting taken with us when we move, so we're not, it's just a mess right now. We're putting it in a U-Haul. Good, 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 not good. I think I puttied and sanded those, but those have to be painted. Our little spider friend that's been there for the past 3 years, ever since I bought the house, he's finally gotta go. This is where the fingerboard park used to be, and I already went through and sanded and puttied it, but you can kinda see the mark, so I wanna go one more coat on this wall, and then this whole room has like a black and white theme, and then this is just it's a really cool piece of art. It just does not fit here. This is gonna go into storage. Oh boy, there used to be a TV there. And now we have more sanding, puttying, and painting to do. Once that's done, we gotta go over here, and I already puttied and sanded, but this has to be painted. All right, I think that is it for downstairs, I think. I don't know what happened there, but I gotta putty and paint that and then clean around all these too. Putty and paint random gouge in wall. This is just my old office. This room is done already. Look at how pristine that looks. So then it's just Ben's room and my room. Up in my room, I just have way too many holes up here because I didn't have a stud finder and I didn't really bother to check. So all of those have to be puttied and painted. That's embarrassing. And then in the bathroom here, this wall desperately needs sanding and painting. When I first got the house, I got this shower head installed, but they had to go through the back here to get to the piping and all that, and they drywalled it, but they didn't sand and paint. That's gotta be fixed. This right here is pretty much our to-do list for the day, and once all of this is done, we are pretty much good to go. Damn, that is pretty crazy. So the reason it kind of went from 6 days to 2 days is, I guess, a couple reasons. This is a severely privileged problem to have, but I have too many vehicles here that makes it very difficult to move. You know, I have the Tesla, I have the Ranger, and then I have the 240, and then we also have a U-Haul truck. And then Taylor has her car, obviously, so that's about 5 vehicles that have to make it up there. Making this explanation harder and longer than it needs to be, but Gabe has some free time on Thursday, today's Tuesday, to help me drive one of the cars up north to the new place. Taylor also has free time on Thursday, but neither one of them have free time after that because Taylor's gonna be busy doing open houses and selling this house. Thursday is sort of the only day that we can make this all happen, so we got a U-Haul, well, not U-Haul because I'm banned for life from U-Haul, but we got a budget truck. Gabe's gonna be driving the budget truck full of everything besides what's staying here for staging. Taylor's gonna be driving the Tesla, and then I'm gonna be driving the 240. Everything you see in here, my workbench, my welder, all of this, the hot tub barbecue, the shelving, all of our Christmas decorations, all of that stuff is coming up on Thursday when Gabe's driving the truck. Once that's gone, because that's gonna be everything besides the furniture, because that needs to stay for staging. Once all that's gone, early next week we have a professional deep cleaning that's gonna do like all the baseboards, every nook and cranny of the house, like all like a pre-sale cleaning. The stager is coming back to finish staging the rooms that aren't already staged, so like my old office, Ben's room, and then just add their professional touch to, you know, the bathrooms and add some wall art on that wall, whatever. The day after that, the photographer is coming to take the official professional listing photos so we can get this house listed on the market. You know, once the house is staged and deep cleaned, we can't stay in it anymore because it's staged and deep cleaned. Taylor's gonna be handling open houses, and then we just cross our fingers and hope it sells. So yeah, things are moving very fast. A lot is like day after day after day is schedule, and everything has to kind of line up perfectly. I have a lot of work cut out for me, so let's just get started. The order in which I'm doing things here is sort of depending on time needed to dry and stuff like that. Oh, this is like oddly satisfying. Ooh. So I'm thinking stuff that has to dry, like putty, spackle, whatever you want to call it, all that happens first, and then I do everything else while that dries. See, I feel like I'm getting better at this whole puttying thing, right? And then we got these ones. I don't know what was here. Like, I forget how those happened. It had to have been some sort of wall art. I just don't remember what. And we are going to bring this right over here. Got a couple little holes over here. These were the Wi-Fi extenders. It was these things. They're little like mesh Wi-Fi extenders, so even the yard has Wi-Fi upstairs, kind of all of that. And then there was a flashlight that I mounted here that I clearly didn't find a stud on. Honestly, this one might have happened from bringing the racing sim upstairs. Like, I would not be surprised if that's what that's from. Just do a wall scuff tour. So this scuff is from when I dropped this one from when this hit the wall. Okay, to my knowledge, I think I got everything puttied. Where the TV was, there were some holes over here from some wall art. I went over where the flashlight was just to make it super level. We come all the way up here. I got that stair one. And then the hardest one was the bedroom curtains. I got all of the failed attempts of trying to find it. I don't know how how I did that bad originally, but all the holes are plugged, so we're good. Now those have to dry, and now we start the other stuff. Taylor just got off the phone with the stager, and turns out we're taking a couple things off the walls. That one's going, that one's going. I personally liked my clock. She said it was a little bit too big for the space, which valid. It's a big ass clock. The clock went there, so we have to patch those holes. That little mesh grid thing, she said she wants gone, or at least moved, so I gotta go through where that was and get rid of those little pinhole nails and clean that up. So I lied, we're not done puttying yet. You gotta go, you gotta go, and you gotta go, and oops. I'm reaching so high up, I don't have the right leverage. And you gotta go. I guess it took me 3 tries to get that one right too. I'm pretty bad at this. That's done, and that's done, and I think that's everything we need for the spackling. This is what I'm trying for our little paint floor extravaganza. Removes the toughest stuff. It says dried latex paint, I don't know, man. For use on baseboards, metal, glass, brick, wood, concrete. I think it'll be fine. Apply to a cloth and then blot or rub lightly. So let's see how this goes. So it says to just apply to a cloth and then to blot or lightly rub. Oh wait, is it coming off? Oh, this stuff works pretty good. Yeah, all right, I might be here for a while because I have a whole lot of paint, but it is a little bit reassuring that it actually works. Use code GarrettGoof for 20% off. Imagine, that'd be sick. Goof off, hit me up. We really stepped our game up here. We went from doing putty, walls, painting, to now, I think my highest form of content is scrubbing the floor, removing paint flakes. Oh, this stuff smells so gnarly, I'm getting high. I have been rubbing and scrubbing for the past while. There's still a few flakes, but I mean, for the most part, it is just about done. This one already came up, but I opened the window so I'm not getting high. So yeah, already that's looking way better. And then like I said, we do have a professional deep cleaning team coming in 2 days. Hopefully that'll finish everything up, but as of now, we're good. On to the next. It actually took me, until now, over 3 years of living here to realize this, but this wall is a different color than this wall. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I have the paint for this wall, but that means I don't have the paint for this wall. So I'm thinking I just gotta borrow a little piece of the wall here to take to Home Depot. A little something like that, so they can paint match it. So we have that one there, and then once this all dries, obviously this has to be painted, but it's more of a gloss finish, not matte or eggshell like the rest of the house. So I was gonna go through and steal a little piece. Hopefully that's big enough. I have my 3 flakes that I have to match for this spot painting I gotta do. We're at Home Depot. I have my samples. I'm gonna verbally say what I need so I don't forget it. 1 quart of each of those 3 samples. Painter's tape, 1 more tray liner, 1 more roller, and that's it, I think. I'm definitely forgetting something. I'll come back later. I think I got everything I said. I got the roller, I got the extra trays, he gave me some stir sticks, the paint opener, 1 paint, 2 paint, 3 paint, tape, and then an iced tea or whatever it is because I was thirsty. But I think that's everything. All the spackle is just about dry, so now I gotta go through and sand everything that I spackled earlier. I'm kind of trying to find the balance between like documenting everything and showing you guys the process, but then not making it too repetitive because I have a whole house to sand now. You guys get the gist of it though. I'm kind of just smoothing everything out so the layer of paint will, you know, apply smoothly. Yeah, alright, I'll see you guys in like an hour, or maybe 2. And just like that, we are back to painting content. I'm wearing my painting clothes this time, so I can't, or I don't care if I spill it on myself. We're still not gonna talk about what happened last video though. Okay, here goes nothing. I'm trying not to spend, you know, too much time on painting, because for all I know, whoever buys the house is gonna want to paint all the walls black or something, like, I don't know. But I also don't want to half-ass it, so I'm kind of trying to find the middle ground of like, sure, it's not gonna be a professional level paint job, but it'll, like, you're not gonna notice anything to your naked eye, you know? I hope someone cool buys my house. I hope someone buys it and builds a skate park in the back. That'd be sick. It's meant to be. Maybe I'm in the wrong profession. Maybe painting is actually my calling, because this is like pretty therapeutic if you ask me. Alright, looks pretty good, huh? The hallway's done. This wall is done. This pillar wall is done. This and this are done. What's not done? Oh yeah, this one and then up the stairs is not done. I'm gonna hopefully be able to get away with just spot painting down here, because I mean, it's 20 feet. I can't reach up there. Yeah, so I'm not painting the top. I'm just gonna hopefully just patch it down here. And then there, yeah, okay. All right, we're getting somewhere now. Done, done, done. Come over here, done, done. Come over here, done, and done. And I think that's everything downstairs for that like eggshell white that's on these walls. I forgot about him, the spider. I kind of want to leave him. I can't leave him though, huh? Homie was there for 3 years. It looks like I got pretty lucky with the paint matching because the spot painting is working and it doesn't really show. So like for him, he just gets covered up and go like that. Good as new. I'm hoping it'll look the same when it dries, but I guess we'll find out. I learned my lesson from the last video, which is why I'm wearing my painting clothes today. But I guess these kind of turned into my designated painting shoes from the incident yesterday, but slip-ons, favorite shoes. Anyway, I'll show you what happened. So here I am, right? I come out and I go to use the little faucet thing to rinse this off. And all these pebbles are gonna be buried under more pebbles so they can get a little painty. So I go to turn this on gently, right? That's exactly what I did. It went full blast and I was holding this thing, it just exploded all over my face. That's crazy. Is it possible to clean this in like a less sus way or no? I don't know why I'm giving it like, I don't know why I'm giving it a slow wrist rotation too. It's awkward now too because my hands are all like painty and wet, so I can't turn off the camera. So now it's gonna be a solid 5 minutes of me just stroking this thing. Much less messy this time around. How's it going over here, buddy?
It's the last fingerboards ever being made at this place.
That's pretty crazy. Are you gonna charge double the price for them?
Yeah, they're going for 1,000 each.
Yeah, 1K each. www.subliminal. Wait, what's your website?
Subliminalfbs.com.
www.subliminalfbs.com. While I still have that eggshell paint out, I'm just gonna use a little brush to do upstairs, just those little holes from the curtains, and then I think we're good for the next paint. These ones honestly aren't even that noticeable, but at this point I'm just in too deep. Also, not using a drop cloth here is risky. Yeah, something like that should be fine. I kind of hit a wall. Maybe it's all the paint fumes I've been inhaling, but I don't want to paint anymore. It's been like an hour since I filmed saying that all the downstairs was done. I've literally just been laying here like on my phone, not going upstairs and finishing the rest. We're so close. We're so close to being there. I'll do it. If we're being completely honest. While I've been hanging out down here, I've been going through all of the comments on, you know, my last couple of videos, and it's been making me so happy, to be honest. I don't have any extravagant words for it, but it's so cool. Such a great series, bro. Happy for you. I don't know why, but I've been loving these videos. Please continue making them. Have a great day, my boy. Appreciate the vid. So happy for you, bro. I cannot stress that enough. Seems like just yesterday you were waking up at 6 a.m. at your parents' house to go get your breakfast bagel to start the vlog. Love the progress, dude. Can't wait. Like for a while in my career, and I still think that I should do this every now and then. Okay, maybe I'll get off the floor. For a while I just wouldn't read comments on YouTube or really any social media because there'll be 100 positive uplifting comments and one comment that's negative, and it affects me too much. I'm super open about that. With the videos that I've been posting about moving and refurbishing, is that the word? Like getting the house ready to sell. It's been an overwhelming amount of positivity, which obviously I don't want to get used to because then when it goes away, like I don't want to get sad, you know? But I have really been enjoying and appreciating all of your guys' positive comments lately. It's cool, dude. The closer we get, you know, with every wall that gets painted, every room that gets done, every whatever that gets moved, like with every step closer, it's like a more and more weight off my shoulders. I am itching to get back up north to the new house and just get out of LA, not for any reason besides the fact that I just like the mountains better. 48 hours. And we're gone. So let's get this painting done. I'm pretty sure most people, or at least any smart people, would test it out on like an inconspicuous spot first to see if the colors match, but we're just raw dogging this. Why am I using a brush, not a roller? Because I don't want to clean a roller. Why aren't I using painter's tape on the light cover? Because I don't want to do that, and I am pretty much a professional. I mean, honestly, let's just see how that dries. I'm like 96% sure you guys can't see up here because you're angled kind of down, but if I like arch my back. We have one little spot up there. I forget what was up there, but whatever it is patched. Oh yeah, look, it's almost dry and it's pretty much seamless, so that's perfect. All right, I think that's everything, ladies and gents. Taylor's working upstairs, so I didn't want to film all that, but I finished upstairs as well. Don't blast me. There we go. Boom. Okay, that is now officially clean. Might have gotten a little bit of paint splatter on the deck, but we're painting this anyway. If my calculations are correct, which a lot of the time they're not, I think everything's done besides the upstairs bathroom, that the putty's still drying, and the light bulbs and the outlet, the switches, outlet covers, whatever they're called. I went through, I took a picture of every broken one, took a picture of that because I got to replace the whole fixture, and now back to Home Depot. I forgot that I'm still wearing my painting clothes, so don't judge me. I'm assuming this is the one that I need. Right? I probably should have measured it. 14 inches. I think it's that up top. I think this is it. Found the light switch covers that we're looking for. I just need one double and then 2 singles. Moment of truth to see if I got the right size lamp or light fixture, whatever it's called. I think so. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, I don't really feel like electrocuting myself today, so I'm gonna turn off the power. All right, let's hope it's that one. Oddly enough, I've actually really enjoyed this whole process lately. Triple check. All right. I feel like it's helped me become a much more well-rounded person. Like, I've learned all sorts of things. I'm learning electrical stuff, I've learned drywall, I've learned painting. I guess it's a little ironic because I don't actually know if I'm doing any of it right. And there we go. And it looks like when this was installed, it looks like they installed this and then painted the bathroom for whatever reason. Luckily, I got this paint at Home Depot, so I'm just gonna disassemble this and then paint it before putting the other one on. Although now that I'm looking at it, they are different sizes. So, I mean, I'll definitely need to paint it, but I'm pretty sure once it's painted, that'll look more than fine. I'm gonna putty those holes while I'm at it. Again, these don't have to be perfect, you know? Just a little something like that. Let that dry, paint it, and we're good. I figure while we wait for that, we can go and knock out all these. There should only be 3. I'm mainly curious as to how that happened in the first place. Like, maybe I just over-tightened it one day or something. Because I know they weren't broken when I bought the house, so I did it somehow. Look at that, good as new. I'm gonna make sure to not over-tighten this one in case that is what I did last time. Simple as that. That is how you replace a light switch, electrical cover, that's how you do it. I'm so done doing all this. I don't even think I've ever used this outlet. Like, how does this outlet cover break? Although it's not to fear. You know why? Because new light switch is here. Boom, perfect. Damn, we still have a little pink around the edges, so I gotta fully let that dry before I can sand it. So this will probably be last. This, on the other hand, and I gotta putty that. But this, out with the old and in with the new. I'm pretty much like 120% sure that I should be using the roller for this. I just really don't want to have to clean it and deal with all that again because the bathroom's not ready yet. Obviously, if it looks terrible and you can notice, I'll redo it, but I want to see if I can get away with it like this. Because it's really just, what, 2 inches less diameter? Because what does the roller help with? Like the texture, right? Because you can see the brush strokes in this. Versus if I use the roller, it would be a little bit more seamless with the texturing on the other parts. Texture, smexture, I think this will work. Damn, painting ceilings kind of suck. You gotta look up the entire time. This hurts my neck. All right, kind of trying to like blend it all together, make it look decent, and now let it dry. Oh, jumping, holding paint. Oh yeah, once that dries, you're not gonna be able to notice, bro. Even though the power should be off, I kinda want to avoid touching all of them at once. It's also not dry yet, but I'm impatient. I'm just gonna get her mounted, I think. Okay, start with that one loose, and then we grab one more. Now we can tighten them down a little bit, like that. Yeah, that's solid. This copper one is the ground. I have no clue if you guys can see any of what I'm, oopsies. There's the ground. And now let's ground the ground. The ground has been grounded. Oh yeah, I'm going to say it. Do not do what I'm doing. It is dangling by the ground. And now the white goes to the white. Wire nut that on. Okay, a little bit more comfortable letting it dangle now. The black goes to the black. Again, I don't know if you can see any of this. I don't know how much of this is making the cut, but oh yeah, all right. Are we in? I think we're locked and loaded. I hope. I don't know if you guys can see anything. It looks good. I think it'll look flawless once the paint dries, but the real question is, does it work? Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. I'm saying, yeah, I've installed light fixtures before. I did it right. Boom, the moment of truth. Come on. Well, my luck's going great, so I just used the multimeter to test the wires up there, and sure enough, they have power. That's all working fine. So I bought a faulty light. What are the odds? I just took down the old one, went to Home Depot, returned it, picked up a new one, and now, yes, oh my God, okay. Oh, I installed a light. That had me thinking I was insane. I was like, there's 2 things I have to connect. There were 3, a ground and I don't even think it's positive, negative. White, black, ground. That's it. I was like, how can I mess that up? There we go. Okay. God, that's annoying. Whew, okay, minus a few touch-up paints here and there. That upstairs bathroom, once the paint dries, or not the paint dries, once the putty dries. It's not very rewarding because the house is a mess right now, but structurally, or what's the word I'm looking for? like all the big things are done. Gabe comes by tomorrow with the U-Haul and all of this clutter, literally everything besides what's on the walls right now and the furniture, everything else is leaving. So tomorrow's when it's really gonna start taking shape as an empty, or I guess not empty, but as a fully staged, ready to sell house. Today was a lot, but we're done. I'm hyped. Another video that had nothing to do with skateboarding, and I promise that content will come soon. We gotta finish this. We're almost there. Finish line's close, baby. See you guys next video. Peace out.